Oh, shoot. And good morning. It is Eureka John at Eureka Street Crypto Hub coming to you live from Leander, Texas, and just outside of Austin. And here I am, all right. And I'm coming to you live on YouTube. I wanted to go ahead and spread the amazing news today. Today is the day that Bitcoin has hit, finally, $20,000. I'm super stoked about this. I don't have like tons of Bitcoin or anything. I mean, I got enough. It'll definitely help a brother out. That's all I gotta say. But let's take a look at this here. Let's see. Let me go ahead and pop out my chat just in case anybody wants to join in. Let's see here. Pop out chat. Ba-ding. All right. And so Bitcoin at $20,749.56. I have chat popped out now. All right. Okay, so $20,749.56. It is now everybody who has Bitcoin is 100% of people who have Bitcoin now are in profit, unless you just bought like in the last few minutes or something. Let's take a quicker look at this. If you don't know how amazing this news is, it's the first time. Let's look at the max here. Since 2017, it got to like 19,000 or something as the all-time high, and never quite hit 20,000. And then 20,000 has been kind of this mental barrier. It's been playing with 19,000 for like the past week, and then here we are today at 20,000. Who knows? I mean, right now it looks like it might even go to 21,000. I mean, people say it's just a number, but is it? Is it just a number? I mean, this is monumental. Right now, all the institutions are jumping on. There's Bitcoin ATMs everywhere. Everybody knows Bitcoin. It's getting legitimate, guys. You know, all the haters before are now suddenly interested in what's going on, and they're starting to ask about it. And I'm not rich by any means, but this here at 20,000 is definitely going to help. And then hopefully one day I will be able to. I don't know. I mean, will I want to cash in on Bitcoin for fiat currency in the future? Probably not. So just hold and hold and hold. Hodl. So let's take a look here at some of the other coins, because everything else is being pulled up by this as well. Hold on. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Let me just pull this box over here. Okay. So we have Ethereum at $625.59. That's awesome. I'm a big Ethereum head, Ether head, or whatever you want to call it. I love Ethereum. I think is a great use case. I'm loving the fact that all the DeFi stuff is on Ethereum. XRP is even at 52 cents. After this whole Flare Spark token drop, XRP dropped quite significantly, 6.6% over the past 7 days. After a huge spike, but hey, I mean it's above 50 cents. It's at 52 cents, so I can't complain. I haven't bought any XRP over 50 cents. All my XRP I bought between 13 and maybe 35 cents. So either way, I'm sitting pretty on it. I'm all right with that. Let's see, even Bitcoin Cash is up. Actually, Dan at Digital Asset News is doing a video probably right now about why he's selling it all. I just saw him announce that on Twitter. So we'll see why. Then let's see here. We got Chainlink at 13.23%, $13.23, up 9.1% in the past 7 days. Cardano, 15.4% in the last 7 days. So look at this, everything pretty much up unless you're XRP, and then stable coins. So whatever, stable coins are stable coins. The value of stable coins right now is probably red because everybody is buying other coins. Let's see here. We got Stellar up, Bitcoin SV. I have no idea how that remains in the top 20. So I think a lot of people who want to buy Bitcoin accidentally buy Bitcoin SV. So watch out for that. The Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Cash are not Bitcoin. Please don't confuse the two. Got Polkadot here. I like Polkadot a lot. I bought Polkadot pretty early as well, and that's up 11.6% in the past 7 days. Some people call it the Ethereum killer, and Cardano the Ethereum killer. I don't think anything's going to be an Ethereum killer. I don't think anything's going to be an anything killer. I think there's going to be a lot of room and space for all these to work together, and everybody's going to have their own use case for each of them. Monero is up. Monero will be interesting to see what happens, it being a privacy coin. Tezos, I do hold some Tezos. I don't know, I've never really been a huge fan of it, and I did buy it at the top about a year ago. I'm just kind of held on to it. I don't really know what Tezos is going to do. If you know, then let me know something in the comments or something. I've just had it staked for a while, and for a specified time limit on crypto.com, and once it's unstaked, I'm just going to hold it long enough till it rises in value enough, and then I'm probably going to sell it. Filecoin, I'm interested in that, even though it's been going down, but it seems like an amazing use case. VeChain, I do hold some VeChain. I don't know what happened to the chart data there. Aave is at $87.89. That's awesome. I'm a big fan of Aave. It's an easy to use DeFi platform, and it's a great entry point for somebody to go into DeFi. It's secure. As far as I know, it hasn't had any type of hacking issues or anything like that. Theta token's at 83 cents. Theta token is doing amazing right now. They're doing a lot of amazing things as well, being able to share your bandwidth in order to capitalize off that, earn T-Fuel, and then help the whole network as a whole stream very well. If you did not know, earlier this week, the Google network and YouTube were down, and everything was down, and so you wouldn't see anything like that happen with Theta. So yeah, a lot of good stuff going on. I did want to go through some other news here. We have the Noia network, which I talked about a couple weeks ago in a video, and I just kind of covered them. Okay, I'm trying to do two different types of videos where I do a live stream like this, and I just kind of look things over and cover some news, and maybe do a random number generator and just talk about some random token. And then I want to do my more organized pre-recorded videos like I've done on Energy Web Token, Chainlink, Noia, Nimic, and the Wrapped Bitcoin. And I want to try to find a balance between creating good produced, well-planned videos and then just kind of a live stream like this where I talk to people. So I think there's room for both, and I want to learn how to do both styles of videos. Some people cover the news real well. Dan at Digital Asset News does that real well. Altcoin Buzz does that. Then other people are project focused, where they cover specific projects. Elio Trades is good at that. Chico Crypto is good at that. Guy at Coin Bureau is good at that. So, everybody has their own little specialty. There's the TA and chart analysis, technical analysis guys. DIY investing is good at that. CryptoLark is really good at that. Data Dash. So there's just a whole bunch of different YouTubers for a bunch of different things. But anyway, Noia, that token that I covered a while back, they've rebranded. They said that there was some big news coming out. I didn't know what it was, and I was just trying to guess at what it was. And I thought they had just finished doing like a master node program in which they were running on testnet, testing out their nodes, and people were earning Noia tokens by doing that, by staking their Noia tokens and running nodes. And I thought that they were going to actually run that out in real life. Apparently the big news there was that they were rebranding from Noia to Syntropy. Not really sure why they decided to rebrand and change their name to Syntropy. My best guess is possibly that Noia is really close to Nokia, and then whenever you're Googling Noia, it always says, "Did you mean Nokia?" No, I did not mean Nokia, I meant Noia. And so possibly they were rebranding because of that. They say it's purely a rebranding and not a repartnership. And then they also previously said that they were not trying to reinvent the internet, but here they say they are completely transforming the public internet into a secure and user-centric internet through a unifying layer where encryption and optimized performance are built in and automatically enabled for anything and everything connected to it. So, what is it? There's a whole bunch of different things going on here. They say what began as Neue Network, an ambitious effort from a small group of eager individuals, eventually evolved into something larger, Syntropy. Our efforts no longer represent a single project or application. What does this mean? Because their project and their application was basically taking the internet networking and allowing programming on top of that internet network so that a person's internet will go from point A to point B through the path of least resistance and avoiding bottlenecks and choking, and then in a secure fashion. So for a faster internet for people, it would be a paid service too. You would have to have a subscription or a pay-to-play type of one-time fee. You would log into the Neue Network, and maybe I haven't seen the network, the user interface for this, but it would be like here's my printer. But it would be choosing your network for the speed available and then paying Neue token for that. So, speaking of Neue, but yeah, that's now they've rebranded to Syntropy. Like I said, I don't know why. I'm not really. Personally, I don't really like the name Syntropy. Syntropy apparently is the opposite of entropy, where entropy is order to chaos, the natural causation of the universe, and then syntropy is the opposite, from chaos to order and harmony. Just sounds like a bunch of marketing gobbledygook to me. They go off on an entire tangent on what all that is about here. Let's see here. Let me just go to Syntropy. Oops. So, not Syntropy Stack. This is going to be their user interface here. Let's see, Syntropy.com. Is that where it's going to go? Nope. So, yeah, no. No, this is biomedical data. So I wonder how this is going to work with other Syntropies out there. Syntropy.io. So we've got a proof of stake cloud mining platform. So yeah, man, where does all this come into play? Like Syntropy to me just kind of sounds like it's a generic corporate speak type of word, like synergy. Like I've heard so many corporate guys, talk about synergy. Two companies having synergy, and they just love to throw that around. Syntropynet.com is where it's going. So I don't know. I like the project. I think the project is amazing. They're partnered with Microsoft on their 6-month fast track program to roll things out. They're now partnering with Oracle as well. So they're doing some amazing things. It's just this whole Syntropy rebranding is just, to me, super cheesy. I don't know. But it is what it is, and here it is, the opposite of entropy, turning chaos into harmony. The internet is in entropy. We create Syntropy. Whatever, yeah. So that's that. Let's go on. So here's all the other stuff that's going on here. Microsoft adds Neue platform to Azure Marketplace. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on here. Here's where they go into this gobbledygook. So it says it's open source to encourage cooperation. Anyway, I spent a lot of time talking about this. This is just the announcement of the rebranding. So I want to go on to something else. There was an announcement earlier this week that Pornhub is accepting only crypto. Visa and MasterCard have officially cut off Pornhub. This is pretty interesting. Pornhub is, first of all, okay, MasterCard and Visa cut off Pornhub declining payments from customers who wanted to subscribe to its premium adult entertainment. Okay, regarding porn, like, I'm not judgmental. If that's their deal, whatever, I personally think it's mentally and spiritually bad for you, like any other vice, like alcohol and drugs, overeating and anything like that. But there are people that make a living off of that. Are they bad people? Probably not, This move came as a response to a searing New York Times story that showed instances of children engaged in sex and women being assaulted in videos online. So kiddie porn and snuff porn apparently were being put on this platform. How Pornhub is not able to control this blows my mind, because you would think as a centralized platform that they should be able to control the content that goes on there. I mean, Twitter and Facebook sit there and moderate and control any content that even says anything negative about the Rona, sickness and all that other stuff. Yeah, so if they can catch that, why can't they catch this rampant abuse of the platform with kiddie porn and snuff porn? I mean, seriously. So that's pretty irresponsible on their part. And then the guy from Decrypt Daily, I listened to his podcast going to and from work. He made a great point. He said crypto already has a bad enough name, and we're trying to do our best to evangelize cryptocurrency and then the whole space so that normies can come to adopt it. And then this just reaffirms their belief that crypto is for nothing but rogues and people trying to circumvent the system, and then people trying to do illegal stuff, and that it's just for nothing but degenerates. So that's a great point. So this other website here, Electronic Frontier Foundation, they say sexual exploitation is a scourge on society that needs resources, education, and victim support when necessary. Visa and MasterCard are the wrong entities for addressing these problems, and Visa and MasterCard do not have the skills, expertise, or position to determine the complex issues of digital nuance. Nuance challenges to what content should exist online, and rather moderation policies will inadvertently punish otherwise marginalized voices that are issues that legal experts and human rights experts, lawmakers, and courts in the United States and abroad have been deeply considering for years. The truth is, navigating speech policies in a way that won't shut down huge swaths of legitimate and worthy speech is hard, and it's wrong that Visa and MasterCard have the power to, however clumsily, police speech online. So there's two really good arguments from both sides. Visa and MasterCard shouldn't be trying to institute this type of censorship, and therefore putting at risk the careers of a lot of these people in the sex industry. But at the same time, they're also Pornhub is given crypto a bad name, and people trying to establish legitimate projects and do things the right way are once again having to fight the stigma that's just being pushed on them. So two articles approach it differently. He doesn't really get into what he said in his podcast in this article, but he makes really good points in his podcast. So I'd recommend checking that out. So that's that news on Pornhub. I wanted to touch a little bit on the XRP flare drop. If you had XRP in the wallet, let me pull up XRP flare token. So let's see here. If I can find it. Okay. So what is it? Coin Telegraph. So they're talking about the price, but if you saw the airdrop happen on December 12th and you had a wallet like Voyager, for instance, or Celsius wallet maybe, had it immediately update. However, what December 12th was, it was a snapshot of all the wallets that held XRP. It wasn't necessarily the airdrop. I have couple wallets with XRP in it. I have crypto.com. I have some locked away in that staking, and I had it on Uphold. In neither of those wallets did I suddenly see my balance increase and then a whole bunch of Spark token. So if you have not seen that in your wallet, you're not alone either. Apparently they're going to be implementing that snapshot on all these exchanges in January, I believe. So I don't know the exact details on that, but just know that right now you're not going to get the airdrop. So I need a little more details on that, but just know that it is coming. So if you know more than that, then feel free to comment or post about it or something. I would like to know more details, but I just know that the snapshot itself was done on December 12th, and then the airdrop is upcoming. So here we go. Despite the snapshot on December 12th, for the upcoming FLR airdrop, XRP value has not gained much ground. It's staying put at around 50 cents, which is cool that it's staying put at 50 cents because I bought in well below 50 cents, and so 50 cents to me is fine. I'm not that big of a fan of XRP anyway, but whatever, like I'll make whatever money has. I bought XRP a long time ago, and I'm just kind of holding on to it. I'm not really buying anymore, and I'm not selling it, so I'm all right, whatever. And then what else do we have here? We have one more bit of news that I was going to talk about. Yes, Theta coming out with a 3.0. And I was broadcasting on the Theta TV network earlier, and somebody on there was like, do you think T-Fuel is a great investment? I hear it's going to be a great... there is a great video on this. Let's see here. Let me go into YouTube. Okay, for noobs just starting out. Hold on, let's see here. Go check out Coin Bureau, Theta T-Fuel, and then Guy right here, he talks a lot about Theta and T-Fuel, and he goes into the tokenomics of both. He talks about the Theta token having its established value that's never going to change, and that the Theta token is going to be more of like a governance token. And then he talked about the T-Fuel token, which is going to be more of the medium of exchange, the gas, the one that's the utility token that's used every day, kind of like the commodity. So the T-Fuel token will be burned and minted, and I personally, this is not financial advice, but I wouldn't look at the T-Fuel token as something you should invest in. Theta token, sure, I'm fully in on the Theta token. I'm going to be running the Guardian node now that the established requirement for running a Guardian node has dropped from 10,000 down to 1,000. Now I can afford to run a Guardian node. But the T-Fuel token, I'm just collecting. Maybe one day it might be worth something, but it's not what I'm there for. I'm going to use the T-Fuel token because I use Theta Network a lot. So watch this video here. There's another guy, Everything Theta. He's really good to follow. If you want to follow anything going on about Theta, then subscribe to this channel here. He talks about Theta Mainnet 3.0, introducing T-Fuel staking and burning. With T-Fuel being the commodity and type of utility token, I'm not really sure why you'd want to stake it. I'll stake my Theta token, but my T-Fuel token, I'm not really sure about that. So anyway, I still have to watch this video here. Subscribe to this dude here. He knows what he's talking about. And let's see, full mainnet 3.0 is coming out and launching in spring of 2021. And you can go in here and look at the new white paper. So I need to go through this. In a previous video, I did go through the complete Theta white paper and covered it in as broad strokes as possible without trying to leave out some important stuff. So you can go log into that previous video. So that's the news on Theta. And then let's see here. I did a video a while back on Energy Web Token, and I talked about the main web validators. So not just anybody can spin up a node and stake some EWT token and run an Energy Web Token validator or node. So this is not a homegrown effort. Energy Web Token is something from the top down, and they're doing that in order to get these large companies and the grid operators on board. They're not going to be on board if they know that security could possibly be compromised by just some random person trying to run a node on their network. So there's no way you can convince them to participate in that way. Here it is. These are the 26 something people running nodes. Oh, it was 32. So 32 people or organizations running the web validator nodes on the Energy Web Token. And here they are. They're big names like Shell, Tenaska, Vodafone, EDF, like all through here. They're everywhere. And so you have to be a big dog to run a validator on the Energy Web Token. If you are not, then, you know. But what you can do is you can buy Energy Web Token. You can buy it on Bitmart, through a couple other exchanges. Let's see here. Energy Web Token right now is down in price. So it would probably be a great time to buy it. It's down at $6.49. It was up to around $13 for a while there. Let's see here, 180 days. Let's go to 1 year here. And yeah, they got up to like $12.98. So just about $13, not quite. So yeah. And it's back down here. I don't think it's going to go any lower than here. I think it only is going to go uphill from here. There's been a lot of movement going on between Tesla and between all the energy grid operators and utility companies and all this stuff building up momentum for this. So I think that this Energy Web Token has nowhere to go but up. We'll see what happens with it. Like I said, I think it's a great time to get this. It's on Liquid Exchange and Bitmart. I don't know much about Liquid. I do know Bitmart, but you have to trade it for Bitcoin, and I'm not trading anything for Bitcoin right now. You can buy it with Ethereum on Uniswap apparently now. So yeah, that's something to think about. So anyway, I think that is good for now. I just wanted to log on and share the news that Bitcoin is now at $20,603.48. So yeah, man, can't get any better than that. All right. Well, with that being said, I think I will go ahead and log out. This has been a 27-minute broadcast. And yeah, check out this guy. Check out Digital Asset News here as well. Here, I'm just going to go through the people that I subscribe to, just so I can show you some other YouTubers, like Everything Theta. And they're doing an EdgeCast video contest. You can run your own EdgeCast node and earn T-Fuel that way. There's Crypto and Coffee. I don't know much about him. I just subscribed. This guy does some pretty good TA, technical analysis. Let's see who we got. Got going Parabolic. I listen to him sometimes when I want to laugh. Altcoin Buzz. The Modern Investor. I listen to this guy every day. He's real snarky and he's got an interesting sense of humor, and he has some pretty good Bitcoin analysis. And he's just a news guy. He really updates me on a lot of the latest news. Let's see here. We got Ivan Atek, of course. It's Digital Asset News. If I ever want XRP news, it's this dude right here, James Rule XRP. And then let's see here. What else? We got Chico Crypto. Here we go. Tesla's free Ethereum loophole, and he talks about the grandfathered in Tesla car that is able to mine crypto. So I believe that's what he's talking about there. Elio Trades, this dude's awesome. I highly recommend watching him. He goes into a lot of altcoin gems. Let's see, Bankless. If you want to know a bunch about Ethereum, these guys are definitely bullish on Ethereum, and I listen to them quite a bit. DIY Investing. This is a kid from California, and he does really great TA. And yeah, as far as Coin Bureau, I just showed you him. And yeah, I got my kid knocking at the door. I'm going to go ahead and just sign off. And you guys have a good day. And yeah, good day. It is a good day. Bitcoin hit 20,000. Now everybody's going to be wondering how to invest in Bitcoin. So yeah, have fun and have a good day. All right. Bye.